Alrighty, we are back. We are finally back. It's been a couple months, I know. I'm gonna try to do. I'm doing a bunch of videos, and I'm gonna try to release once a day, once every couple days. Sorry about that, but I'm Eric. I'm with Wealth Attitude, and I'm gonna get your learn on right now. All right. If you didn't check out my previous videos on Fiverr and how you can just make a buttload of money, go back and check those out. I made like 10 different videos. I mean, they're definitely a must see. You need to add them. You need to learn this method, that method. I mean, you should be making more than enough for full-time income. Definitely worth it to go ahead and check those out if you have. If you've already seen them, make sure that you give them the likes, the comments. That helps me grow. All right, moving on. So this method, we are going to be providing service to upstanding citizens who like to buy stuff on Craigslist and the Facebook marketplace and garage sale sites and likes to go dating. We are doing, you ready for it? Are you ready? Background checks. That's right. We are doing background checks. Very, very, very crazy kind of thing to possibly do. But this little bad boy right here is Insta Checkmate. It's going to run you about 20, 25 bucks a month. I can't remember what it costs, but it's a really, really cheap service to provide, and you can do unlimited background checks. And if you haven't figured it out yet, you will. Give it 1 second here. But you can check for arrest records. They got a criminal records database, people search, see if people have been in jail with the inmate search. You got reverse phone lookup, tons and tons of stuff that you could possibly do. But I've got some ready-made examples just for you because, that's what I do. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Facebook and we're going to go into groups, right? So let me back this up. I try to be slick and give me 1 second here. Garage sales. Let's go with that. That'll work, right? Try to be slick, So you look up garage sales in your local area. This is obviously my local area. And you're going to go over to this little groups tab right here. If you've been in any kind of marketing or know anything about Facebook or anything at all, you probably could have figured this out. But you're going to go into the one, you're going to join a bunch of these groups first and foremost, right? But don't think you're slick and join 20 groups, right? That's a good way to get just banned, all right? So what you're going to do is you're going to join 1 to 5 a day. Start out slow. Listen, you're not going to make $1,000 tomorrow, all right? I don't care what anybody tells you. That's not going to happen for you, all right? You're not going to be that lucky guy that just crushes it, all right? Even with this method. So what you're going to do, you're going to join 1 to 5. Start out small, all right? I've already joined a couple here just because I do buy, sell stuff online, right? So where are we at here? Let's go to the first one right here. This group only has 577 members, but again, it's a small community, right? You got this one right here. It's got 22,000, right? Scroll down, you got 2.9, 1.5, 22,000. It just goes on and on, 2.5. Now, if you're in a larger group, larger area, you're going to have 15,000. You're going to have 20, 100,000. Like this one has 16,000. This is local, so you're not going to hit that million, kind of thing. But it's good. It'll still work. You join 1 to 5 groups. After you have 100 different groups of all this, I would definitely take it slow. But once you have 20 groups, 50 groups, 100 groups, you're basically going to join all of these groups here, plus some of the other ones. So you're definitely going to have an unlimited source of traffic to do this with, right? So basically, this is what we're trying to do, right? We're going to go into this group, and we're going to go to the admin of this group, and we're going to have a little chat with them. We're going to say, hey, listen, I provide the service. It'll make your members feel awesome, safe, that they have a place that they can do a background check. It's not going to hit their pocketbook. It's not going to make them sign up for a month. They just want a quick check. They're not selling all the time. And I'd like to provide the service. Can you pin my post up, right? And they might tell you no, and they're like, hey, Mr. Grant or Ben Franklin says that you will, right? And you offer them 50 or 100 bucks, and see if they'll take you up on it, right? Basically, you're going to do that in 20 different groups, 100 different groups. See if you can get that pin post right at the top. And basically, you're just going to say, hey, this is my service. Don't risk it. Let me go ahead and just check out some of these people for you. It's very discreet, blah, 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 right? And you can charge 10, 20, whatever, right? I wouldn't go so crazy, maybe $25, whatever, because a regular background check costs, it's like $50 or something. But here's what you want to do. So like, I'm really glad that this happened just the way right here. So this is a car, right? This guy's selling this car for $500, right? I'm pretty sure he would like to, $25 for a background check to make sure that the car is valid. He's not a crazy person kind of thing. It's worth it, right? Start out small. Maybe you even give away the service for free so you can get some testimonials and you can put that in your post or whatever, right? So you're just going to start out small and you're going to build it up. So you're going to look for, kind of hot $150, right? So you might offer Amy here. You might say, Amy, hey, wow, why don't you let me check this guy out? $10, right? Get you a full report, see if, if this person's worth selling to or whatever. Or, whoever wants to buy from Amy, be like, hey, listen, that's $150. You're going to be, you might want to look at the comments here and see if anybody's commenting and message them like, hey, $150 is kind of steep. You want to take that money out there, cash in hand, and try to buy something? So why don't we try to work out a deal? Maybe I can do a background check for you just to make sure everything's all safe, cross your T's, dot your I's kind of stuff, right? It's a great little service. So recap on just what we've got so far. We're providing the background service. Right now we're in garage sale sites. We're going to try to get the pinned post in all of these groups, right? So if you join 50 groups, you might only get 10 pinned posts, but that's free, a little bit more passive. You don't have to be so active with it, right? If you can't get the pin post, you're going to make the post anyways, and you're just going to keep bumping it, and you're going to keep liking it and, getting it to the top once a day, make a comment, delete the comment kind of thing, just to get that post bumped to the top and people are seeing it in your news feed, right? Get them a way to contact you. And if you're even extra smart, you're going to try to collect their email. So that way you can, keep emailing them their offer saying, hey, I still got this if you're still selling, blah, 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 right? Moving on to the next one. If you couldn't guess it because you looked ahead because you're one of the super smart people, we're going to dating. Same thing. Everything's the same. Now, I didn't join any dating groups because I'm not stupid and I'm married, right? So if I join this, wifey's going to come down and she's going to be like, but you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to join 1 to 5 groups, and by the way, you're going to combine this with garage sale sites. So if you join 5 garage sale sites one day, you don't join any dating site day, right? Okay. So just to make that clear, right? Don't be stupid and join 1 to 5 in each of these different niches or whatever. And like, he said I could join 1 to 5. No, join 1 to 5 groups a day. That's it, period. That's the cap. Don't go crazy. Just do it the way you're supposed to do it. Same thing. You're going to go into these, and you got some bigger numbers here. 20,000, 127. So you definitely got some 42, 86,000, 45,000. So again, this is an even bigger niche, right? The catch is this is more global, so that's why this one is more regional, right? But there's no reason why you can't join groups. Say you live in Cleveland. It doesn't mean that you can't join something from, say, Phoenix, right? There's no reason why you can't necessarily do that. So once you think you're out of groups, you're really not. There's thousands of cities in the United States, right? So dating's a little bit more international. Same thing. You're going to do the exact same thing. Nothing's different about this method. You're going to charge the same amount. You might want to lower it even. You might even want to just do $10, per person, because you might have somebody that's willing to do, that's really going crazy. She's going to the club every night. She's picking up a random dude. Guy's going out, doesn't want to meet the next Mrs. Stalker. So, you might want to just say, hey, $10, dude, before you go out with her. Here it is. This is the info. And you might want to maybe want to just take her to McDonald's and go home. So moving on, we're going to jump over to Craigslist real quick here. I put this in here because Craigslist is like top 10, top 20 sites in the United States. So you can't leave this out. And it does a lot of buying and selling. So you got to find an angle. You got to find that particular one, but you can post in, small business. You can post in gigs. You could even post in the for sale. I'm guessing that because you're not technically selling any physical product here, you're gonna have to like be tricksy about it, and you might get your post flag, but not the end of the world. So if you haven't figured this out, this works really, really great. I got credit checks here as well, right? So the reason why I skipped over this is because the background check tool doesn't actually do credit card checks, right? Credit checks, sorry. So with this one, you'll have to get another service. I'll make another video on that. But it's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. So you're getting traffic from groups, Facebook groups, from Craigslist, wherever, Twitter. You're just finding places where there's a big marketplace of stuff, right? And you're offering to do background checks for anywhere that does like in-person meetings kind of stuff, right? And you're just going to play the middleman. You're going to give them the report. You're going to collect. No reason why you can't make $100, $200 a day in a couple weeks or a couple months down the road. So if you really like this method, give it a like. Make sure you subscribe, comment if you have any questions. I'm going to try to continue to make videos every day. That's the goal of this channel, is to bring you the hottest, coolest, trendiest methods before anybody else has them. And so far, I'm 2 for 2. So again, like, comment, subscribe, all that cool stuff, and I'll see you in the next video.